let's take a look together and see how we can connect PEX pipes together. So I have here a PEX cutter, so we call this one a PEX cutter. I have a PEX pipe here. The size of this pipe is a 1/2 inch. So now this pipe can be 3/4, can be 1 inch, can be 2 inch, doesn't matter. The size of the connection that you're connecting the pipes together should match the pipe. So let's cut this one. So I have a PEX cutter here and a PEX pipe. I'm gonna make a cut. See how straight of a cut it makes. So now I have a coupling here. So we call it a coupling. So it's a straight connection that goes into the pipe and the other side as well. There we go. Now we can put the ring on top of them and crimp them. I'm gonna show you this how it's done though. But before I do it, I'm gonna show you a couple of other connections. So I have an elbow here, or a 90-degree, right? So this is 90. So one side of the pipe is connected here, the other side is connected here, so it creates an elbow. What I have here, it's called a T connection. So this is a T. And so pipe, and another piece of pipe, right, going up. Or it can be different size. As you can see, this is also a T connection, but this is 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch by 3/4. So, but that's not what we call it. We call it 1/2 inch by 3/4 by 1/2 inch. So the middle part comes last when we name it. So we name it 1/2 inch by 3/4 by 1/2 inch. So now let's go through the process, see how it's done. Let's use a T connection in this case. So I have the rings here. I put the ring on top of the pipe. I make sure that a portion of the pipe is visible, not much though, just by little, right? Just maybe 1/8 of an inch, it's visible. So now the fitting goes in. This is called fitting. This is pipe and this is ring. The fitting goes in. Now I have another piece of pipe that comes in. So I'm gonna put a ring on it, the side that's gonna be tied to the fitting. So I'm gonna make sure that the pipe is slightly visible, maybe 1/8 of an inch, doesn't matter. You don't want it to be too much, just a tiny bit, as long as a portion of the pipe is visible. So now I'm gonna push it in. So let's say it's gonna come to this side of the T and another pipe gonna come on top. So you can actually tighten it a tiny bit with a channel lock that it doesn't move anymore, this ring. Or you can just go ahead and grab a crimper. This is a crimper or a crimping tool. So this crimper crimps 3/4 and 1/2 inch. Yours might be just a 1/2 inch or just a 3/4 or just 1 inch, right? So now I'm gonna put it right on top of the ring. I'm gonna make sure it covers the entire ring, and I'm gonna make sure that the tool is straight. So I'm gonna crimp it. I'm gonna push it down, both hands. So now one is crimped. So I'm gonna go to the second one. Second one is crimped too. That's one way of connecting the PEX pipes together. Now there is another way of connecting PEX pipes together. The brand doesn't matter. I don't want to advertise any brand, so I'm gonna hold it like this. But we have shark bites. Shark bites don't need crimping, don't need soldering, doesn't need anything. It's just a push fitting. So this is an elbow, a 90, and this is a coupling. So let's see how, doesn't matter how a coupling works. So I'm gonna open it up. The brand doesn't matter as long as you can trust the supplier that you buy these fittings from. So I personally myself, I buy it off of the plumbing suppliers that we have account with, and we trust them. So we know that they are bringing standard products, or products that are up to the code, right? So how this push fitting works, it's for another video, but for now, it's just how to connect PEX pipes together. So one side goes in like this. That was one way of connecting PEX pipe. Now this is another way of connecting PEX pipes together. Let's cut this PEX pipe here, that I have another connection or a piece of pipe for another side. I'm gonna push it in. This is a push fitting, as I said. So this is another way of connecting PEX pipes together.